Daydream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for. Possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out for more.
Let's start from the beginning, shall we? 2 months ago, I decided that I'm going to pack up all my stuff and put some stuff in storage and try to sell some stuff and then go road trip around the US. 2 months ago, that was just a blanket statement I put out into the universe. And then, unknown to me, I spent 2 months in the weirdest, most heartbreaking, exhilarating, exciting, miracle-driving transition. Because when you tell the universe what you want, it puts it in motion. And whether you like it or not, it puts it in motion the way it wants to. I didn't know what packing up my stuff and putting stuff in storage and trying to do this big trip would entail. I didn't know the amount of work would entail. I didn't even know the detail of my travels, but I just know I was going to do it. And so me being me, I set a basic plan. I'm going to drive Lyft, because I quit my job, drive Lyft, make this amount of money, and then go on forward. Easy, simple, awesome. No, it was not easy, simple, awesome. There were so many moments of stuckness, whether it be physical, or like in a depression, or emotional, like I couldn't feel, or I felt too much of one thing. I just felt like there was nowhere to go and I couldn't breathe. And there were times where I just felt alone, and I felt really abundant and very happy with my life and with the transition, and then I would go back to really, really scared and frightened, and I wanted to turn back so many times. And all of that I didn't think would come along with it, because I was like, oh my God, this is a really exciting thing to do. Why would it be hard? Why would it be difficult for me emotionally? And I learned in the past 2 months, it's because it's out of my comfort zone. The words, like your mouth will speak what your heart wants, but your physical body is used to a certain life, a certain environment. And when you speak your desire lies outside the realms of safety that your body knows. And so that's what I went through. I didn't know how I would react. In addition to that, I didn't know how my family or my friends would act. And in telling them, I felt some sadness and some, moments of awe, because I'm doing something that separates me from them for a while. And I understood that came with sadness. And I was, okay with that. Not okay with that. And I felt that, and I felt sad for them. And so I went on this mission to make sure I spent as much time with them as possible for the past 2 months, and really just, taking up the energy that our friendship had, as if like there was a ticking time bomb going off of my departure. And that even caused a lot of heartbreak and a lot of lessons, and a lot of things came up even with that, sentiment as well. The past 2 months were filled with life lessons, like all of, my life, but definitely more impactful. It felt like a huge just time period of like lesson, hardship, obstacle. I put my mind to this, I have a plan to do this for this goal, and the universe kept saying no, and I kept being called to pivot, spend some time alone in isolation. No, I really want to hang out with my friends. No, I really want to be in isolation. I got to focus on my goals, and there was just so much. And it was in the moments where I spent on my own that I realized what was actually happening to me and what I was actually feeling, and I allowed myself to feel that without any external influence. And what I felt was guilt, shame, sadness, and fear. And it wasn't until addressing those feelings that more excitement for the future came in. Because like I said, your body, you yourself wants comfort, it wants stability, and that's all that I've ever searched for in my life. And then this goal took that and turned it on its fucking head. Even through some of these hard times, some times of excitement, really friendly, like joy, and just also depression, I actually remembered the girl I used to be back before I went to college and before I took this life path of practicality. It was a girl who really loved filming and a girl who really loved the idea of travel. I haven't dipped my toes in it, but I loved watching travelers, and I loved watching travel vlogs, and I loved the idea of learning about different cultures and being around different people often. And through all of the chaos, remember the joy I had in my desire to travel the world. And not only travel the world, document it, because since I could remember, I've documented everything, whether it be writing or on film. And that desire came back to me in those moments I had on my own, in the silence of the chaos. I remembered that joy and that desire. And that is what the realization of I'm going to put all my stuff in storage and travel because I have the opportunity to. But it was just a desire buried deep down that was finally making its way up. And in addition to that desire, I was given some lessons about the idea of home and what home looks like for me and what home feels like for me and who home is to me. So all together with the chaos, the lesson, the desire coming back up, chiseled a path for me. And that path is instability. That path is questioning where home is. So I have my itinerary. I have some destinations, some places, people to see, food to eat, lessons to learn, and environments to feel. To really feel what it's like to be out there in a world and helping people through what I've learned, through my energy, through my experiences, really diving deep into this desire to travel and be everywhere, but also to really feel safe. So with all that being said, if you made it this far, I love you and I'm grateful for you, and I will see you in my next home. Bye.